Hi, my name is Michael Vasilis. Today I received an email today from Bass Pro. I finally heard from them. They said that they were not interested in the products that I had, but they said I was welcome to submit any other products if I had any other ones, and they would take them up for a review, and if they needed them, that they would use them. But they said I was welcome to submit other products, so that's promising. But they didn't like any of the other products that I sent them when I sent them the first batch of what I had, which is kind of weird because, some of that stuff you think they don't even carry in their store. And I think that stuff would sell, so I don't know why they weren't interested. I don't know if they looked at all the products, because some of that stuff they could use in their store that would work for hunting or fishing, because it has the Winchester cleaning, gun cleaning kit, and then it has the gun cleaner, Winchester gun cleaner. So I don't know why they couldn't use that in their store. So I don't know. I guess because maybe they got something similar to that there. I don't know. But anyway, that happens. I thought I was going to get that big account, but, I guess they didn't think I was good enough for their store, but I don't take it personal. That happens in this kind of business, but, other people will probably get it, and I'll get a big account. So hope I do, because I could have used that money, with commission I would have made off of it, and it would have been nice for the holidays. But I guess they didn't see a need for any of the products, but no hard feelings. I think Bass Pro is a good store, and they're nationwide, and I hope maybe they'll reconsider, and maybe they'll help me out some, because, I believe in the philosophy where people scratch each other's back to help one another, because they wouldn't be a big chain if it wasn't for the help in the backs of other people. So I hope that they will consider and maybe review and look at the products again, and maybe decide to carry some in the store. I hope they do, because they're good products, and I stand behind them, and I could put their name on them, if they order so many of them. It would cost a little more, but we can do that, because they said if they got pictures and all, we can put Bass Pro, their name on it, even though they'd be coming from me, but they would have their name on it, their store logo and all on them. So, but, maybe they can call me, look at that email, give me a contact, shout out, but anyway, we work out something. Anyway, but, I'm still calling other businesses, but that was a blow. But I think it's a good store. They got nice people there, and, I was just hoping, because I saw a big wig there. It looked like one of the people there was from corporate. He's wearing a blue shirt, like a sweatshirt and khakis, and he's walking around. I saw him when I came in down there at the desk where I was there. He was looking at me and had a clipboard in his hand. He come by me and asked me a question. I was nice, but I guess he didn't think I had what it takes to have an account with their store. I don't know, but I hope he reconsiders. But anyway, sometimes that happens. No worries. At any rate, well, the holidays are coming upon us, and I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much and gain too much weight. Charity, Franklin, I saw you on Facebook make the comment about people sending you game requests and saying that people are putting up useless comments. So I don't know who you were talking about, but because I don't know anybody that puts up useless comments. I know the ones I always put up are useful and beneficial, but I hope that maybe you'll take some time from all that money, because money ain't the center of life. I know we all need it, and I enjoy making it too, but I know I always try to make some time for my friends, because your friends are more valuable than all the money in the world, because at least the true friends that you have when the money ain't around or when you're having a hard time. They'll be the ones that come rushing to your aid to help you. But the ones who say they're your friends will vanish, who really are not. I call them parasites. We all have them, we have friends, and then we have parasites and leeches, I'm sure you have some of those too. I had some of those, but I got rid of them. The only ones I have right now are real friends, I had to reevaluate and do some spring cleaning. But, that happens, when people act like parasites, you gotta dump them to the side. But, just keep praying for my business. I keep praying for your wrap business that you're doing there, Charity, and, and y'all pray for the people in the Philippines too, because they're getting hit with another typhoon again. It's pretty bad. So just pray for them that they don't lose everything and there ain't no fatalities, or if there are, they're very minimal. And please help that we don't have an earthquake over there in Japan to just rupture those spent nuclear fuel rods that are in a pool of water that is constantly leaking. Hope that they can, because the ice isn't going to hold that back. I don't know whose idea that was. Ice is not going to keep that nuclear waste in there. Might slow it down a little bit, but it's not going to stop it. And besides, it's expensive to be spraying and putting ice on something, when, it's still going to leak through it. And it's still causing damage, not to mention to where the soil is there, but it's also causing damage to the ocean, the environment. It's all that nuclear just keeps leaking into the ocean. And it's killing a lot of fish and marine life. And, nobody, I think there should be engineers over there from all the world, and they should just take that reactor down. All those reactors that got destroyed should be taken down and demolished and then rebuilt and built better so they don't do that when an earthquake comes. I mean, you design your buildings, real good over there in Japan. Why can't you design reactors to withstand an earthquake? Because, 4 reactors, they're poor design. And we have, from what I understand, we have 28 of those here in the United States that are designed exactly the same like those. So, we might want to take notes and tear those down and put some new ones in their place that are designed better. So if there is an earthquake here, they won't rupture or spew, nuclear energy in the air and kill a lot of people, But I guess that's part of the global initiatives because they think there's too many people here living on the earth, which is really absurd because it's not up to them to control who lives or who has kids or who doesn't, because they're talking about sterilizing the poor people and sterilizing the middle class because they don't want people to have kids. It means anybody, it's to be sterile, come in your apartment and give you a shot and make you not produce any eggs or sperm if you're a guy to fertilize an egg. It means you'd be sterile, and it's really sad. But, we got to pray for this country because this country is being taken over by a global entity. And as foreigners on our soil, they don't belong here. Not just the ones coming in over the borders, but the ones that have come in here that are in our government right now. They shouldn't even be here. We need to find a way to impeach this president we have because of all the things he's doing. We need to dismantle this healthcare system. I mean, not healthcare, but this Obamacare bill and this insurance scam. We need to dismantle that and retake it back, and get things back to where they were. I like the way the healthcare system is, now. Before Obamacare, it wasn't perfect, but it's a lot worse now. And at the end result, everybody's going to have a much lower quality of care. I mean, besides, it's been like, almost 2 months now, and you still can't get on the website to apply. And Consumer Reports is encouraging everybody to stay away from the site because of the glitches and because you can't get on there and because it's just a place where they just inundate and get all your IP address and information. It's best just to go to the websites of the actual insurance companies like Anthem, Anthem or Aetna, or just go nationwide, go to one of those insurances and, talk to them in that directly instead of going through the website because you probably get a better deal with them than you would on the government site because it's still all your tax and your social and all that off there while you're on there applying anyway. And, there's like 66 Java things that come on when you get on there, and I don't know why that has to come on. They're scanning and trying to pull information off your computer, like financial information and stuff. So, it's just not a good thing. And Obama says it's working. Yeah, it's working because they tend to make a huge payout off of it. That's why it's working for them. Why it's gutting the poor and the middle class. And that's something y'all need to be aware of because that's what it's going to do. They're also talking about driving up the electric bill and the groceries and all. I mean, this place, if we don't stop this stuff, it's going to become like another Russia over here in America. It's going to probably be worse than Russia, like 10 times as worse by the time Obama gets done with it. We need to take this country back any way we can. We need to preserve. We need to stand up for our Christian values and stop these aborting, where they're killing 4-year-old babies, cutting their, breaking their necks and, and killing, fetuses and putting blunt instruments and stabbing them in the soft spot of their head and killing them. I mean, it's just horrible things that they're doing, and nobody's doing anything about it. And I think it's sad. You know, it goes to show you that a lot of Americans just starting in the dark or just don't think that stuff could happen here, but it's going to happen here. If we don't do nothing about it, it's going to happen here, and it will happen here. All that training they be doing abroad is not just, it's not for there, it's for here. Their goal was to do stuff there abroad, but they're training to be able to take American citizens, to take your freedoms away. That's what all that training was, folks. It's not just for abroad where they had all those war drills and all. They're doing drills here all over America. I mean, they're already going to go to malls and start having checkpoints there. Then they'll be coming to your local supermarkets. I told you it's coming. They already have highway checkpoints in just about every state in America already. I mean, it's crazy. You can't go down the road without them stopping you for no obvious or apparent reason, just to harass you. And that's that should be against the law. I mean, it's invasion of privacy. It's treason. It's treason, and it's wrong. I mean, they could say it's the law because they threw away the Constitution, but the Constitution is still on the books, and it's still law. And they have no right to do warrantless search and seizure, just like they have no right to spy on you or my telephone calls or any other electronic digital communique unless they have a warrant. What they're doing is going through a third party, saying that they have the right. Because since you're going through a third party to give your data, they can acclimate it, meaning they can get it. And that's against the law. That's illegal. I mean, this has all been voted in when they put the PIPA in place. It's like they took away your rights. Remember when I was talking about that? That's what they did when they signed the PIPA in law. You know, the bill, cyber bill, PIPA. They took that, and SIPA. When they took those things and put them into law, they basically got rid of your rights and privacy. That right there should warn you to wake up. And anyways, Michael DeSilvas, I'll send out more stuff tomorrow. Have a nice day, and I hope that y'all can help me and grow my business. I appreciate you, those who are, and thanks to those who help with the electric bill. And please help us any way you can with getting new equipment and gear here. Remember, I don't work for no state-run media. This is a labor of love, and you want more news to come and more reports and stuff, and please keep sending money and things so we can keep doing this. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you later. Michael DeSilvas. My address is 7110 New Hunter Road, apartment 423, Mechanicsville, Virginia, 23111. Phone number 804-789-9373 to make donations if you choose to. I appreciate it, and thanks to those who do. Love you for now. I'll talk to you later.